Hi, I'm Mike Bellevue. I'm the black powder editor for Guns of the Old West magazine. And in this series of videos, we're going to be shooting this Ruger Old Army Buntline to test different projectiles. And we're going to test 3 projectiles. In part 1, we tested round balls. In this episode, we're going to be testing the 225 grain conical bullet that you see in the center. And we'll finish up in the 3rd episode with Kato Ojama's 255 grain bullet, which you see on the right. Well, to load the Ruger Old Army with conicals is pretty much the same as loading it with round balls, just a couple little twists. We're going to load 35 grains of 3F GoX black powder. So I've got a measure that's calibrated, and I'm just going to pour it in. So these little adjustable powder measures are something that everybody should get if you're going to be shooting black powder. You can slide a plunger in there to get the load that you want. Now, we're using these Lee 225 grain conical bullets that I cast up. And as you can see, they carry lube in these lube grooves. So we are not even going to bother putting a wad in. Alright, so we're just going to get started. Roll it under the rammer. Push it home, and we want to make sure that we've got enough depth on it. There we go. That we're going to be clearing the barrel when we come around this side. And we're good. So we're going to load up 5 and then cap it up and see how fast they go. For capping, I like to use these Ted Cash cappers. They hold about 100 caps, and they're very easy to use. You just slide it on, and you're good to go. You shake a new one down, and you can see the caps are right there, and just pop them on. That's all it takes. Evil Roy takes on the 225 grain conical bullet over 35 grains of GoX 3F. Well, let's see what kind of velocity we get out of the Ruger Old Army Buntline loaded with 225 grain conicals and 35 grains of 3F GoX black powder. "902 feet per second. That's not bad. We'll do 4 more of those, and then we'll go do a penetration test. Well, we've got the Ruger Old Army loaded up with a 225 grain conical bullet and 35 grains of GoX 3F black powder. So let's see how many gallon water bottles we can blast it through. Well, the Lee conical, 225 grain conical, went through 8 water jugs and bounced back into the 8th off of the 9th. In terms of accuracy and muzzle energy, the 225 grain conical was the best performing bullet. Where it did not win out was in penetration, and that goes to the 255 grain Kaido conical slug, and we'll look at that in the next episode.